5 o'clock um, on Tuesday. Spring just started, but that doesn't mean it's going to be, real, real warm during the night or anything like that. I brought a limited uh, amount of materials with me to make it more interesting, I guess. And here's a rundown of what I have for this excursion I put myself into. All right, this is these concrete blocks are here because I'm gonna build a cabin here at some point. Um, I'm not terribly, I'm not like just dropped out in the middle of nowhere. Like basically, I'm gonna stay in the woods with the limited supplies I have. All right, this is what I have. I've got this otter box basically in case it rains or something. Put my phone in. I've got a machete. I brought some water. I've got a few matches. Not a whole lot. That's what I got. I have my blue. I have bug spray. Could just put that on before I left, but I don't know. And I also have a limited amount of coffee and a rubber band tying the filter together. And the clothes on my back. That's it. That's what I have. And this is what I'm wearing. It's not a whole lot. Like I don't have shoelaces or whatever. In case I need some kind of cordage. So, all right, and it's gonna be dark soon, within like 2 hours. So I need to go ahead and hurry up and get a fire going. Um, Try to get some kind of shelter established, and then I'll be back to record the next frame. And this is a quick rundown on where I'm at. Now I don't have the best camera on this phone. It's a pretty cheap phone, but should be able to get the point. So, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and try to establish something of a camp. I guess once I get my materials together. If I do it, before that bright thing, up there, dips down below the horizon, should be all right. Like I said, it's like it gets dark at like 7, so 7, 6, 5. It's about 5 o'clock. I got like 2 hours, maybe a little bit more. The time just switched over to EDT, Eastern Daylight Time, from Eastern Standard Time. Alright, so this is where I am. And I found some bark from over here on this tree. And that tree kind of sketches me out a little bit. I don't want that thing falling on me. I looked at its lean and I felt the wind direction, and if it goes, I should be alright. But still, it is kind of close to where I'm at. But anyway, there's all that bark there. Use that to keep myself lifted up off the ground. Been carrying that over. And also, I noticed this tree right there. It's I don't know, it's kind of close to where I'm at. but it's dry. And at the bottom, where all the sap, it's a poplar tree, pretty sure. But at the bottom, where all the the gravity takes all that sap, it makes what's commonly known and called fat wood. It's like ready to go fire starters, fire keepers, ignition inhibitors. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and try to push that over so I can maybe get to that. And I've got rocks and a machete, so I might be able to cut it up into some pretty decent firewood. So I'm not messing around with that too ridiculously. I'm gonna try to position this so I can get me pushing this thing over on camera. That was pretty cool. I hope I got that. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't maybe process a little bit of firewood out of it. I mean, it's kind of flue hardy, but it's kind of neat. Alright, well, the tree I fell, I don't know if I'm gonna really get into processing that or what. But it did give me an idea for leverage. See, what an issue I'm going to have during the nights is I'm not going to have enough. It's going to be a pain in the butt trying to keep that fire going all night. And I mean, ideally the whole time. So I don't really feel like having to restart fires all the time. So I'm going to try to find a rock, a large rock, would be ideal for something of that magnitude. I'm not seeing anything sparking my fancy right offhand, but I could maybe, I don't know, let's see here. And I'm going to need something to boil water in tomorrow too. So I've got all kinds of problems I got to deal with. There we go. There's a couple old pieces of pottery. But this, so I'm not trying to use the bricks that I have, sitting there that I put there for this particular little docudrama I got going on here, whatever you want to call it. That's cheating, and I don't like cheaters, so I'm trying to do what I say I'm going to do, and stuff like this, like that's something I'd cut up a while ago. See, I'm not going to I'm not going to mess with that either. The stuff that I'd cut up previously, because again, that's cheating. Alright, my plan here is try to use leverage so I can get instead of 2 trees. This ought to work, you know, just as well, if not better. That right in there. I'm gonna grab the smaller side. That in the brick. I probably want to, you know, want these to be the size. So how many do I want to get out of this? I like to get 3 if possible. So pull this closer. Find the bend in it. Oh yeah, there's one. Two, 3. The way that fell, it kind of gives me some, you know, it kind of pays me once I lift up, and then it kind of comes down, and I can work against it again. That's pretty sweet. I know what I'm talking about. I don't know if you do. Here's my camp I got going on. I like the larger stuff there. Got the medium stuff there. And then I got that mess. Which when the time comes, I'm just gonna, you know, try to shield, and hopefully I can get it all lit up with one match. I'm not wasting a whole bunch of matches and whatnot. That's where the sun is. Alright. Well, I've been using my firewood processor that I kind of accidentally you know, engineered, and it's pretty freaking handy. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick demonstration on the little you know, little tips and tricks I've picked up through using this random thing that, you know, fell out of the sky, pretty much. Here's the wood that I've processed using it. I'm planning on making like a, you know, a little wall right there, just to kind of shield me from the wind a little bit. It's the wind's kind of southwest, I guess, so this ought to help a little bit. But of course, the wind changes. But anyway, I'm gonna try to set this up and get a quick rundown of it in action. It's pretty cool. Me and my $1 million special effects team burn the midnight oil, you know what I mean? Alright, I've been doing it like this, but so my ass isn't in the camera's face, I'm going to go ahead and do it switch. I think it'll make too much of a difference. Isn't that nice? since it's got a bit of a pivot point, just kind of the way it fell. You know, you can bring it up lightly once if you want, and then let it do the work. That sounds like some dry shit. And that's that caveman demonstration. All right, the sun's going to be setting soon, so it's time for the ever so important getting this little fire going. Got a, you know, got a few cubic feet of wood. I only know about a few, but I got a little something going on there. You know, hopefully I used to smoke, so kind of relying on that as a prerequisite to this fire, as a skill set actually. We'll see if that theory holds true or not right about now. It's not like it's real dry or anything. It's been raining. Kind of hoping this will catch and keep catching. Hopefully it'll find something to grab a hold of. Like I said, it's wet. I try to put a lot of dry stuff on there, so hopefully it'll work out. I tried to set the fire up so that it would, you know, utilize the flame as adequately as it could. Best laid plans. It looks like it's trying to go. See? Just kind of wait and hope that it goes. And be a one match wonder, hopefully. Like I said, it's been wet, so I'm not real worried about catching the woods on fire or nothing. Well, I think that's a go. Got the wind breathing on it ever so slightly. Keeping her going. Alright. Well, be real dark soon. Got the fire going pretty well. Got a respectable amount of firewood, you know, larger stuff right there. We got a beautiful full moon right in the middle of that shot. Looks better from behind behind my corneas than it does behind this lens. That full moon might explain why I'm doing this. Say people do some weird shit when there's a full moon.